Hey everybody. In Project 5, what we're going to do is take one of the modules and rotate it instead of mirror it. So that's quite an easy project. So we've pulled a perfect square out of the sort of chaotic one, and now I'm just going to take this and copy the layer with a Control J, J, and J, and I have 4 layers over the background. If your layer is on the background, then do it one more time and have 4 separate layers. And then image, canvas size, not image size, and double the width by going into percent and making this 200. And we could anchor this. I'm going to anchor it in the upper left and say OK. And zoom out with a Control 0. And then hit the letter V for your shortcut to the Move tool. And click and drag out to the 4 corners here. OK, snap them down where they belong. Good. So we'll call number 1 the upper left, 2 the upper right, 3 the lower right, and 4 the lower left. So this is pure rotation in 90 degrees. So what I'm going to do is click on the upper right to select it and hit Control T as in Thomas. Right click and rotate 90 clockwise and then check mark. And so come down to number 3, Control T, right click, rotate 90 clockwise, and oops, and again Control T. So I could have hit 180, but 90 and 90 does it too. And this one is 270, and since we don't have a 270, a minus 90 or counterclockwise will do the same thing. So 90 counterclockwise. Okay, make sure there are no gaps, and then you can layer flatten this together, leaving it off of the background again. Merge layers. So I highlighted the top one, held shift, the bottom one, and then right click merge layers. So now this group is over the background. Save this as project 5.1 and put it in your project 5 folder. Great. So stage 2 of this is going to be, let's double or actually triple the size of this now. So I'm going to go image canvas size and percent. Oops, 300 and 300. Anchor it again. Say OK. Control 0. And take this layer and Control J, J, and move them over the Move tool. And same thing, let's flatten these together. Click the top layer, hold shift, click the bottom layer, right click, merge layers, and then Control J, J, and move them down. Okay, once we have that, flatten it out. I'm going to say layer, flatten image. This is actually a large document at this point. It's 30 by 30 inches by 240. So it doesn't have to be that big. That's why it's taking the computer a little time to work on this. I'm going to make it smaller. Image size, and turn pixels into inches, and I'll make it 12 by 240. Okay. Good. One variation of this, although I want you to take another module and do it again, and take another module, do it again, the same process. But one variation is Control J this layer, and I'm going to flip it horizontal. Let's see what happens. Control T. So flip horizontal. And then over here with the layer blends where it says normal, I'm going to go to difference, and bam, we get a much more complex and kind of interesting. So save this as a variation as well. So do at least 3 rotational tessellations if you want to play with some of this layer blend to increase the density. That would be great. Okay. See you in the next video.